Mic check. Hello everyone, welcome back into another episode of The Last Protagonist Streams The Last Faith. Hope you guys are doing well as always. We have Robbie and Mendacious Cat early in chat. Welcome back in, gents. So on yesterday's stream, I didn't fight any, well, I did fight a boss, but I didn't beat it because I was definitely in an area where I probably shouldn't have been. And then I was more or less going through the wintry area, which is a harder area for this point in the game, it seems, and I had inadvertently discovered that some walls can be broken, so after having made that discovery, I decided to go back through pretty much every part of the game and break as many walls as I could, and in so doing, I spent a lot of time just kind of backtracking, which is pretty par for the course for Metroidvanias. And so the last place that I went to before closing out for the night was the bottom section of Mithrin Gall, where I was getting completely annihilated by some enemies in this kind of a enemy gauntlet, and I stubbornly kept going through even though I was dying, and wouldn't you know it, I haven't learned my lesson, and so I'm going to go back to that area and continue to suffer or win. There could be no in-betweens, even though the enemies can almost one-shot me. So I'll give it some good more college tries, and then hopefully I'll down it. Otherwise, I might just go elsewhere and level up. So other than that, I also managed to pick up this candlestick whip thing from my exploration, and it finally scales with some mind, which I've been leveling up a lot for my spells. And so, yeah. Zitrick, welcome back in. Are we going to the catacombs? Not yet. And then Zyro, how's it going? Welcome back with your Pepe Offnir in Frenzy Flames. Appreciate that. So, as Zitrick was saying, we did kind of unlock the catacombs as well, but what's the fun of that when that's the place where we're supposed to go? In other news, I ain't hear no bell. So, we're gonna try to do our best. Probably gonna die pretty easily here because I'm a little bit distracted. But anyway, Blazeworks, nice to see you again as well. How you doing tonight, man? Curses. They got me. I need to be using my spells. I didn't see the windup. I almost got hit by that. Damn, my health is low. Uh-oh. Not the baby carriages! Yeah, so these two enemies were messing me up pretty badly yesterday because they can deal about half my health with one hit. And they're kind of tanky. Hopefully there won't be another series of enemies to face after the third wave. If so, I might cry. I shouldn't have gone for that greedy hit. One's down. Robbie, not this spot. It was extremely difficult for you. Well, I'm a glutton for punishment. Alright, so I'm gonna just try to kill the enemies as quickly as possible. I don't think I'm gonna have enough damage with this lightning spell, but seems like it'd be my best bet. No, okay. That was about, what, not even a third of their HP? Ugh. I need some iframes or something if I want to try that, or I just need to really pick those shots a lot better. The real bad problem with that encounter specifically is just lack of spacing to deal with that many enemies. Vibin, you just... Oh no, you just died on Path of Exile? Was it your new character, or was it your super glamorous Blood Mage? 07, indeed. Okay, it was the new character? Well, I mean, that still does suck, but maybe it's not as bad. I don't know if you're as attached to that one as your blood mage right now. I was like, holy crap. But gotcha. It was a bad build? Fair enough. Oh no! Thanks to Trick, I'm low on vials. Maybe that's a good sign that I probably shouldn't be here. Alright, so this might be my actual last attempt here. And then I might just go back and farm a little bit of experience to gain a bunch of vials back. Luckily enough, the Banshees provide enough experience where it won't hopefully feel so ridiculous. Oh no, that was the wrong spell. Is only a 10-hour character? Yeah, that could be a lot worse. See, that's why I can't handle doing stuff like hardcore, because I am not a consistent enough player to be able to stomach losing tens or hundreds of hours. Why did I attack? I should have known better. The Banshees gave me 750 before without using the buff things. So since I didn't use any of my vials right then, I can go back in. If you died on your blood mage, you'd actually cry. Yeah. Hey, Metal Wolf, welcome back in. How you doing? So, Blaze, are you going to continue playing this season, or do you think you're just going to chill and vibe out and wait for patch 0.3? I have a feeling... Oh, hell yeah. I have a feeling that next patch is going to be massive. Like, even if they don't add in trade, which it sounds like they probably are going to. I mean, like, dedicated trade, whatever that actually means. I just have a feeling that all the balancing is going to be actually kind of ridiculous. Good thing I whipped. Oh, I almost didn't have my dodge on cooldown. An air dodge would definitely be dope right now. You're gone for 2 weeks starting tomorrow? Oh yeah, that's true. Probably not. Okay. Ooh, okay, I thought the other one was about to get me. YOLO, alright. Hey, thanks for that, Blazeworks. Thanks for dropping in. And also, how is Peak if you're still gonna stick around for a couple minutes? Didn't have the chance to stick around and really watch how that was going for you. Although I thought it was funny as hell when literally everybody on your team was dead. They look like the damn old lady who ate chocolate in SpongeBob. I'm gonna get got. Oh, damn it. Alright. Too nervous around those dudes. You and Schwingy beat it today? Nice. We should play sometime. I don't know. Like, I'd have to be really motivated to play Peak, and I've got so much on my backlog of, like, videos that I'm trying to complete off stream. But I definitely appreciate the offer. Robbie, you say this area is very difficult? Oh boy, do I feel it. It's fine. I like the challenge to a degree. Like, I feel as though if I were to just calm down and actually play well in that room, I could beat it. The only question is if I can lock in. Alright, thanks, Blazeworks. Take care. How is it the big cold ones can hit me and kill me in one hit? It's a leather membrane. Because they catch so much air. It's that concussive force or something. Damn it, he hit me. Alright. This challenge room is a lot tougher compared to when I can find it. I think yes and no. I think one of the issues with this room in particular is it does require you to be able to go through the green door to get it, which requires having at least the 10,000 to spend on it, which I think in the devs' minds puts it in a later game area. But literally speaking, I would definitely have to agree that, especially by that third round, the enemies are just so much more difficult scaling-wise compared to everything else. And also welcome back in, Mendacious Cat. As long as the flyer is gone, that'll help a lot. That was the wrong button. I know that was not the most effective heal, but I felt like being topped off is for the better. I should say for the best, I guess. I guess both work. Uh-oh. Okay. It's dangerous when they're both coordinated and also ever so slightly staggered, because their hitboxes are really big and I don't have any true aerial maneuvers I can do to avoid that stuff. Alright, I just gotta chill. Damn it, I needed to jump that. I'm gonna die. Okay. These damn shields. I don't know if I could actually parry these dudes while they're charging. That was the wrong way to attack. I don't even want to risk it. I'm scared. Got a blink. Hey, Logos, how's it going, man? Yeah, I knew as soon as I got the two little dudes down, I'd be able to have enough spacing to work with. I'm just really glad that those gargoyle guys didn't stagger their attacks. I was super worried about that. Hopefully this is the last wave, otherwise I might cry. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Get out of here. Whew. Good thing I got 2 healing injections for that. Dark Tears Powder, Mechanical Bomb. Alright. So, the thing that I've learned from all of this is nothing. Stubbornness wins out. Get good. What did I just pick up? This. Dark Tears Powder. A fragile jewel with the potential to evoke a cursed power derived from what is said to be an aggrieved being of obscurity. It manipulates the power within ancient relics by fusing and reforming them. Quote, many of the ancient powers of legends were little more than tricks used to impress unenlightened people. Not this one. Robbie had to give up on this arena. I was close to. Ooh, what is this? It looks cool. Wait, can I interact with it? Uh-oh. There's more? No. Alright, let's consult the map and continue exploring. I guess I haven't been to the top regions of this area. Got a lot of experience. I should probably go back. So... yeah. Oh well. Congrats, now do it 8 more times without dying. No, you. Damn it. At least 3 more times. For this spooky bed. I guess I won't worry about what this room is. I was thinking about marking it to remind me to go there, but I don't know if I'll need to do that. Did I hit every wall in the Inquisition? I remember going there. Damn it, I don't remember if I did. It's the issue with staggering content. I should probably go and heal up first. But this area seems small enough that I should be good. I hope. I was hoping to at least get some blueprints or some cool movement tech from doing that challenge. It's a little bit disheartening to know that my reward is only more challenging content later on. Where to now? I'm just going to finish checking the walls that I haven't broken yet. Then I am going to figure out where I want to go next from there. Probably, if I don't find anything super enticing, down the grave thing, which required the ring. Like to the seaport town, whatever it's called. Let's just walk on some electricity. I wonder if this will knock me off the ladder. Okay, no. That'd be devious. Bro, electrocution is so much more punishing than being frozen. And probably being burned, I'm assuming. Mendacious, not to spoil, but you think there's literally one place to go. I was kind of getting that vibe, but that don't mean I can't be stubborn about it. But yeah, I definitely explored all of this, I believe. Except for that. Wait, I couldn't go there. That's the issue. Then that's the locked off bomb door. So unless I didn't go there, which I'm assuming I did, I think we're good. Alright, let's go buy a bunch of things. The plot. Sorry, you have to go down. No, they're going down. I get back up again. They're never gonna keep me down. Yeah, at least these vials are inexpensive. I still can't upgrade the whip. Which, I mean, it is level 2. It's probably in a pretty good spot. Probably gonna be way over leveled for the next area, and then I'm gonna dunk on it, and chat's gonna be like, this guy. Sag. I should buy one of the moon... No, I shouldn't. I should wait, because I could get one, perhaps, later on. So I'll just try to level up as much as I can, and then proceed. So I can level up twice. The question is if I want to keep pumping up Instinct to get to 20, or... Damn, the focus is not going up as much as I'd hoped at this point. I feel like I need a lot more charms to just kind of augment the play. Four and 2. That's kind of a weird threshold. Being electrocuted sucks, though. Screw it. Let's just keep pumping up mind. Robbie, you recommend health for survival? I recommend not getting hit. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to give her babies? The woman in ink. I guess saying give her babies could have quite a bit of a different connotation than I meant. Alright. Definitely checked all that out, I believe. Guess I must have checked all that out. That must have been the new place that I opened. Alright. I'm gonna go back to Katarina's church and then go to the Ringgrave spot. Hey Stella, how's it going? Get whose babies what? You don't want to know about that. You hate babies. Nah, so there's the stroller lady that looked like the enemies that were kicking my ass a moment ago, who asked for babies or something. Actually, nah, I feel like I'm pretty good with how many of these I have. Did I read this? It's not important. Records. Okay. The good news is I was able to beat the challenge room. The sad slash funny thing is I don't remember how many Nightcruxes I got from me picking up my Nightcruxes from the ground versus how many I was awarded for beating that room. Oh. This was so much closer! So I need to go up there. Okay, I'm glad I marked it for myself. That's next to City of Mithrangall. 2,600 from the pickup, 10,000 for beating the room? Okay, that makes me feel better. I was like, man, I probably only got like a couple hundred or 1,000 from defeating the gargoyle room, and then everything else was just me dying along the way. 1 second here. Alright. Nope, I needed to teleport. You can level up pretty quickly, but weapon upgrades get crazy expensive, so it's kind of balanced. Okay. I need Mithril. This one. Yeah, I'm really glad I marked it because I legitimately forgot where this was. Alright, so... Angry dude going crazy has left the building. Came up that way. I think I'm as good as I can get for now. Man, and I was excited to... Well, technically, I guess I'm not stuck if I can kill that ice demon monster. But that ain't happening. I can be real. Sometimes. Let me loot the sarcophagus. This area definitely reminds me of some of the areas in Blasphemous 1 or 2. Ampule over them stairs. Likely parallax they've got going on. Ah! Look at that nerd dying in 4 hits. The range of the whip is pretty good. Did he just say yellow? Liturgical pass. Alright, that dude is decently tanky. That's cool. Do I get more resources for killing those things? Oh, that thing looks cool. Good telegraph on that attack. Yeah, I really like the art and the design of the enemies and stuff in this game. Infested civilian. Hungry essence. Aw, he was hungry. Okay, I'm gonna check out the rest of the cavern before proceeding too much further. Hey, I-Man, welcome back in. How you doing? Now they've got me all paranoid, literally checking every wall I can. I do like the backstep dodge. At first I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, but it actually does feel pretty damn smooth to just press it without a D-pad input and then counterattack. Moth Crab, Omar, Chadwick, welcome back into the stream. Although, Omar, welcome into the stream, I believe. What is this game? This is called The Last Faith. It is a Metroidvania set in a gothic, dark fantasy type world. Gives a lot of Bloodborne vibes mixed with Blasphemous. It's pretty cool. Provisional safeguard? I don't trust this. This is the first, like, not off-screen type elevator we've gotten. Do the fungi reveal a secret path? This reminds you of Symphony of the Night, the dodge? Oh yeah, I don't remember if I said that during stream yesterday. Oh yeah, I knew it. Forbidden Bomb. Ooh. But I did buy Symphony of the Night on the PSTV. So I will be able to play that in the near future on stream. The Unborn of the Midnight Aristocracy. Key item. Cult artifacts. The Unborn are successful experiments of the noble families. Children desiccated and then immersed in a dark and powdery substance mummified. Even in stasis, they all exude an aura of power, almost akin to lesser sepulchre. A valuable item to those who know of them. Even those who haven't heard the whispers about these artifacts can feel their pull, used to attract those who desire power and might. So I think I might need to give this to the baby carriage girl. Chaddock, you've been getting into blame again? What is that? I don't take responsibility for what you said. It's a wacky manga? Okay. Good thing I bought those gloves. Moonlight Charm. Sought-after charms of peculiarity used to bolster the bearer with whispers of the divine power. Knowledge and utilization of such power has been studied by the Starborn for years, said to be secretly extracted from the might of those who claim divinity over the world. Yeah, these descriptions are, something. Electrical damage, defense, and resistance to being electrocuted. Okay, I could work with that. I think I already hit that wall. This almost feels like a boss room. I knew something wacky was going on there. I was thinking about marking the stupid grapple point hooks, but I have a feeling it doesn't matter. Oh, I was not expecting that. Dark Tears powder. Wait, I didn't actually read what it's for. Or what it does, I should say. Dark Essence to weapon. Oh yeah, Forbidden Bomb. An explosive container of dark power, a rare and sought-after artifact by the Junus Ministry. Anyone intercepted with a Forbidden Bomb is cursed with a death sentence. Interesting. Oh yeah, I hit that thing. Drowned Crypt. I was a little bit confused why I killed that one in 3 hits, but then I saw the crit text. So I think that answers that question. So let's go back to the Choich and talk to the old lady with the baby carriage. Which I totally forgot she was actually here. Hand over Unborn of the Midnight Aristocracy. The parry is kind of useless like the gun. Oof.
I feared I would not lay my eyes upon or hold such a precious child again. Never have I seen such generosity from a stranger.
Oh, you can recover focus from fodder enemies with the parry? Okay, that might be useful information to remember. And Meow Laser, welcome back in. How you doing? Is there anything else that I want to do here?
Your will grows stronger, Eric. Here, Use it wisely.
Maybe his dialogue changed because it went into the sewers, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Crypt. Federal issue belts. The Federal era belt retrofitted with a mechanism to automatically replenish ranged weapons with ammunition. Quote, I counted his shots. He must be spent. After him. End quote. A victim.
I am gratified to lay my eyes upon you once more.
Hey, Without Horns, welcome back. How you doing? If I spec into Instinct and upgrade the guns, they're probably strong. It's the one build you haven't done yet. It took me a long time to do a Bloodtinge build in Bloodborne, but once you actually get it going, which takes a long time to do, it's pretty disgusting for real. Just being able to shoot bosses to death and just do it at a range and just use emergency bullets. It's gross. Alright, Robbie, you have a good night. Hopefully you have a good special day tomorrow. Have I figured out what Fate does? Somebody had said that it's probably item discovery, but no, there's nothing which has explained what it is yet. Is Maris out jet or not? I don't know who that is. Or, I think the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember if I've actually met her. Fate is drop rates. You remember testing it out a long time ago? Okay. I didn't talk to the girl. She didn't tell me anything. Well, I guess I didn't go down there. Let's talk to her. Alright, nope. Can't level up. I need 4,100 to level up now. Okay. So we're starting to get up there in terms of costs of investment. Crypt entrance. So if we go to the right, it should eventually connect to the top. Alright, well that's a little bit lackluster. Maybe we'll have another secret entrance or 3. Oh, you're talking about Night Rain. So Augur got delayed. I know people had posted it in the Discord, and I shared it again on the Discord. I don't remember the exact time that it should be releasing. But it'll definitely be released by tomorrow evening. So I'll probably be playing Night Rain tomorrow. Although I'm not super excited about the Augur fight, maybe they'll have a super cool relic. I don't remember if I literally just said it, so if I forgot, and I'm saying it again, I apologize. Welcome back in, Mao. How are you doing tonight? I'm assuming you're covered in car oil, based on that comment. Bullets, healing injections. Alright. It's Dave Jones! Wait, what did I just walk into or get hit by? That dude? Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me get that weapon, bro. Did he just last stand himself? The bootleg Corsair, that's cool. Hallowed Raider. So we got green candle flames, which means there's a lot of copper here. Powder of the Damned. extracted from surviving cold ones through a complex ritual that feeds on their own suffering. The procedure for exploiting the internal organs of cold ones was discovered by the senior witches of the Daughters of the Night Tide, who emulated the ancient sacrifices to the gods and accessed a first deformed form of divine power. Accessed. Will I come back to this game after Night Rain? Oh yeah, absolutely. If anything, I'd probably only play Night Rain for one night, unless I don't beat the boss somehow. Because I've played a lot of Night Rain, like, there's nothing that I really need. I already have like an extra 100 relic currency, so unless they added in a bunch of items into the new patch, I should still be pretty golden. Mao, one of your tenants, a mechanic? How do you imagine they feel? They got all that all on their hands. I should have stayed closer and just ducked, I guess. Well, I guess I should have stayed further away and kept attacking. I don't know. Blue Hemolymph Shard? Hungry Essence. Yeah, I like to say oil like all, because it's silly. Just confuse and anger the non-Americans in the chat. Can this fall down? Or do I use it? Oh, you can kick it down. Sully, you're from South Dakota, right? Do you have a bit of a southern accent? I feel like you've mentioned people said you sounded like you're Minnesotan. Maybe I shouldn't say southern. I don't know. Like, it's really weird how accents work. Like, a lot of it is just rural more than actually southern. So I'm assuming that cutscene was for the room next to me. Stella, you've met people who legitimately say it like that? Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a way that people speak. Should we mark that area for the item? Probably, but now I'm not going to do it because I'm stubborn and forgetful. But that does kind of verge a little bit on the backseating. I do appreciate it, because that's just kind of me being dumb and isn't really like spoilery, so I'm not that upset. But because I'm a bit of a contrarian, it just makes me a lot less likely to do that, to spite you. Nothing personnel. Huh, okay. Is your mom all right? Was it been confirmed that it's appendicitis, Mal? Mechanical bomb. Blue Hemolymph stones. Yeah, I guess I could have just been casting spells at bro up there. Pretty sure I hit this, but I need game stats for how many sensors I've broken. How's that? Oh, that's cool. He's got a gun in it. Briny Marauder. Demioxide bullets. Are those explosives? Should I have waited for the enemy to come by? Ah! It's not confirmed that they'll operate tonight. It was planned. It is delayed, but you don't know by how much. So you're saying yes, it is confirmed appendicitis? If so, that's kind of good news because at least, like, that's common enough that, you know, doctors should be pretty damn experienced in dealing with it, first of all. And it's not something that could be way worse. So it's too close to avoid that from walking. Oh, damn. Okay. So they actually drop more bombs on themselves rather than the two that goes between them. That did a lot more damage than I expected. Oh, that's a cool background thingy. Brother. He's gonna shoot me. Just pick up the urn and throw it. So I'm assuming that's going to connect back in somehow, but it didn't look like it would. Oh yeah, never mind. Oof, wasn't expecting that. Okay, so if they directly hit, they damage me. There you go, only doing a quarter of a jump again. Happened again. It's quite annoying. I was gonna say, they're gonna throw their axe thing and then... No, that was a bomb guy. That did a lot of damage to those guys. Jumping in this game is broken. I mean, it works most of the time, so when it doesn't, it's kind of extra annoying to me. Actually, I guess I could melee this dude to death. I was gonna be cheeky and just attack him with my spell from underneath the platform. But alas. Seems sketchy. Chaddock asks, what is lathing made out of? Because your Bluetooth headphones get cut off by 2 interior walls of your house. They will reach out to the street if you take your trash out. Oh, so if they reach out to the street when you're taking your trash out, you might have enough metal that can act as an RF emitter. But, there might also just be less obstacles if you're outside of your house as opposed to inside your house. Because Bluetooth works at a very high frequency, so the more objects it hits, the more scattered it becomes. So if it only hits like one object, it can pierce through it a little and have a little bit less impedance in the process. Surprisingly enough. And when you're outdoors, you might have the benefit of having your windows leak the airwaves, I should say radio waves because they're not actually airwaves, outside of your house to have a strong enough signal. And Global also brings up a point that you could have enough electromagnetic interference within the house that could impede you receiving your Bluetooth signal as well. And EMI is essentially just other radio devices. That's cool. For him, not for me. I can just jump that. What am I doing? Oh. Is that one-winged angel? It's a good question. Oh, I jumped out of that. That was smart. Combustion powder, demi-oxide bullets. Okay, so that just goes back to him. It's kind of a cool enemy, though. Dreadful wench. What the hell material is lath? Is it gypsum? Plaster? Your house is built in the 60s before sheetrock. These walls are hard as steel. That I honestly have no idea about. Uh-oh, what the hell? I like just stopped. Oh, I must have accidentally pressed L2. I was glad I stopped moving. What was that red aura? Am I in a cutscene? Nope. Just accidentally healed because the PS5 controller is so damn sensitive. Hey, healing injections. I needed those. Logos, you wish you could upgrade your P organ? Eat Cheerios. Good for cholesterol. Should have went the other way. Hungry essence. That was dirty. I was hoping that my timing wouldn't be off doing it that way. Lame. So maybe I just need to walk off that last one and then I'll ledge grab and then have to fight that guy. I'm a little bit nervous to fight somebody with a freaking cannon pointed at me. That is one tanky devil. But I also didn't stand on him. Oh, Maiden of the Deep. She lifts. I don't remember if I hit both walls. Get wrecked, Chadwick. That's what your cat says. Sounds like your cat is just asserting dominance over you, really. That's a maiden? How do I pick her up? Wait, I've got an idea. Compliment her eyes. Chadwick, you've got 3 cats and one of them treats you like a waitstaff, so yeah, I'm correct. Oh, I know I was correct. How cats are. Damn it. Nah, cats get a bad rap. There's a lot of cats that aren't just complete jerks. I don't really like the charge animation because it feels like I'm facing the opposite way that I'm actually hitting. Oh, so I can even open those with combos. Don't think I can make that jump. You. It's not a shortcut room. It's a mimic! Ooh, ethereal great blade. The last of its kind still intact, lost prayers are engraved on this blade, wailed by those who drew their last breath under the eye of the stars. Their pleas for mercy witnessed by only the rubble and an unseen yet powerful entity. Mere shadows of those who perished remain. Yeah, I do feel like they're trying a little bit too hard to be edgy rather than actually being edgy. Damn, I actually don't have the strength requirements for this weapon, surprisingly. He's one-handing that? What's its skill do? Perform a leaping attack, creating a barrage of devastating rubble upon landing. This looks super cool. Oh man, this thing, it swings slowly. At least this one gives a little bit of a decent vertical or horizontal range. I was gonna try to test its weapon skill, but I was like, wait, I can just do that at a shrine for free. Whereas I still kind of need my focus now. How do I get over there? Goated weapon obtained. Do the different weapons have different stats? Yes. You haven't seen any upgrades or anything? At a certain point, you just use what you like to play with. So, I got the candle whip the day before yesterday? Anyway, I got the candle whip, and this scales with... Whoops. With mind and dexterity. Oh, I guess I need to level up Dex 1 to get my weapon requirement met. Anyway, the axe is a pure strength weapon. The ethereal great blade is a pure strength weapon with higher scaling and strength and whatnot. And the nightfall blade was a dex weapon, so there are different stats. The upgrade items seem to be few and far between, but I did pick up one upgrade item when I just picked up that sword up a moment ago. Is this back to the first area now? Perhaps? No? Don't remember this place. Well, there's this unbroken sensor over there and here, so I've not been here. I could pull out my map. Nope, I guess I have been here. So what I'm assuming is this is the first room and I didn't go left that way. Yeah, okay. Because I went up instead. So there's two entrances in here. That's kind of interesting. So I'm going to need to get that other block. Yeah, so I definitely need movement tech when I come back to this area. So I've already done goofed by not getting this area done first. You forgot that the leveling up process is the soul style rather than from killing bosses? Okay. I've been here already though, haven't I? How's this locked door? I think I went up the ladder. Yeah. I definitely went up the ladder. Could I have gone through here? No. Okay. So we need to go down from a different area. It is kind of nice that the enemies don't respawn. So I need to go the next room over. I'm also a little bit surprised that we haven't had another save point. I'm assuming I didn't go through there because I had an unbroken sensor, but I did go through here. How dare myself. It respawned! I went through here. I remember this room now. Oh, so just normal attacks break it? I haven't been needing to charge? Don't want to risk it. Middle mist pastilles. Oh, go down here. You're gonna tell me I didn't need to charge my attacks, but it's kind of funny. It made sense at the time, because when I unlocked it, I was just charging up my weapon. It's kind of surprising that I hadn't accidentally managed to strike another wall that was breakable beforehand. Anyway, Gigantosaurus, welcome back in. Enemies don't respawn? Let me change that. From software. Okay, so this area looks pretty completed. That's a lot of area to cover. It's the guy! Did that jump? I don't understand why some... Can I hold down and stop to jump? No. I mean, I can't jump from this animation, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Moth, you've been playing Grounded 2, but it's a bit hard, even on the easy settings? Grounded 1 always looked really interesting to me, but like it kind of fell off the radar. I didn't really hear anything about it for a super long time. I didn't even know they were making Grounded 2 until I saw like Ratatosker and Luality talking about it this week. Is it fun? Because I was interested in the first, but didn't hear anything about it once it got released.
Gather round. Surely I have something that will interest you.
An interesting selection. Did you use such tools to ignite this place?
This is no work of mine. This was the doing of one blighted by Shadow Scourge. Their humanity ripped from them. Yet, their will for vengeance did not wane, destroying those who would cross their path. Many were kin who concealed their thirst for power and its source, falling to the diseased one's uncontrollable fury. It is said they were not the only ones pursuing this power.
Alright, so I get the vibe that this dude did it regardless, because he seems to almost have a bit of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation going on here. Chadwick asks, do you ever wonder if VAs get embarrassed by their lines? I think they do, but at the end of the day, a paycheck is a paycheck, and a lot of VAs probably can't be too picky about their work, unfortunately. Samoth, you're saying that Grounded has an interesting story, surprisingly? But it's definitely one of those games where it's clearly balancing survival gameplay with a targeted theme like Dune is, basically. If you're in the camp like Moth of people who like the idea of playing as a shrunken person in an oversized world, then it's peak for you. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was always a really big fan of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, so... Or Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves or something like that. Both of like pretty much all of those good Rick Moranis movies. Giganto, I should play Tainted Grail. It's Skyrim, but hardcore. I kind of don't really care for Skyrim likes, like the first person perspective in that kind of a vibe. I think I'm still kind of burned out on the Skyrims, surprisingly, and Oblivions. Chadwick says it's just hard to do good work when the purple prose leaves you purple-faced with embarrassment. Perhaps. Stella said, we live in a society, and society costs money. Tragic. Only if you want to be on the grid. Alright, let me shut up now.
Of course, if you pursue power yourself, you need look no further.
Damn Moth. Tainted Grail is like Skyrim, but without the enemy variety, without viable armor sets, without build diversity, without cities. Its vibes are unmatched though. Sell me harder, baby. And Global, welcome back in. That is true. Money does trump embarrassment. I don't understand why his healing injections and blue shards are limited. Like, is it just flavor? It just feels unnecessarily draconian. Could buy more moon silver stones from him if I cared. No more dialogue. Alright, I guess I'll go level up. It's kind of annoying that I can't just hold down on the D-pad and have the menu scroll. Needed one more dex for my weapon. But it almost seems like it doesn't matter, but I feel like it should. How much do I need to level up now? 4,500. Okay, that's really not too bad of an upscale in terms of the experience curve. Travel to... Was it Chasm of the Fallen now? Yeah, okay. You don't get to go to Camelot in Tainted Grail? It's probably for the better. I mean, I've heard that Camelot's kind of a silly place. Uh-oh. Why does it gotta have no music to make this place stand out so much more? I don't trust it. Almost walked on her corpse. she probably would have done exploded. Why are we looking for the sun in the abyss? So we can become grossly incandescent, of course. We got a bomb thingy. So I'm assuming I have to do some stuff. There are 2 empty gaps the size of a human skull. Demi-shade ore. Still haven't gotten a quote-unquote unique weapon, but I mean, I really haven't fought many bosses and whatnot yet. I'm surprised how many demi-shade ores I've gotten, considering. Oh, hell yeah. I should have known better. I should have known. Veil Shade. Man, the art is super cool. Craniums of the Nameless bound through the dark rituals of Black Hall. Their shade unlocks the darkness within the crypt, which flowed through the veins of the deceived and vengeful Scion. It is said that they secured their revenge, their body drained of humanity by a shadowy presence still lying in wait. One skull down. What do you mean read the description in the inventory? I read the description. How's that different? Oh, otherwise the red notification icon won't go away? Okay, thank you. That would have made me big mad. Quote, take up the blade and cut through the veil. Your heart shall be pierced by a truth unfathomable. But first take heed, protect your soul. At last the reward is a mind split into the cosmos spilling forth. Cut, pierce, protect, split. Cut, pierce, protect, split. Cut, pierce, protect, split. Whoa. Wait, why is the split? Oh, axe. Something was done wrong. Uh-oh. So I guess the axe cuts and the sword splits? First take heed, protect your soul. At last, the mind is split. So I guess I'm going to pick up the shield version and then do the others. Either that or I reversed the sword and the shield thingy. Or the sword and the axe thing. Heart piercer. Hey, okay. Man, look at this game making me use reading comprehension. What is this about? Veil shade. What's up with the button down at the bottom now? Can I move these now? Nope. Makes a satisfying sound, that's about it. Alright, the descriptions are the same. Used veil shade. Used veil shade. Aha. I knew that spot was too creepy. Got big flames. Hello, girl. Looks empty enough. Alright. We done. There you go. The camera shake when I drop a long distance still does kind of freak me out. It makes me think I'm taking fall damage. Very glad that there is no fall damage, at least so far. I've dropped from some pretty high places. So other than death pits specifically, I've been alright. Probably should mark this spot as well as the others. Well, actually, I think I'll be able to remember from the map. Because it feels like my map is just going to get littered with symbols if I mark everything like this. And from not having the whip thingy, the grapple hook thingy, and double jump or air dash, I guess, there's going to be a lot of backtracking that I'll need to do eventually. Hey, it's the same thing. It's different, though. It's weaker, right? Same, but different. Oh, damn it. This dude is just as tanky, huh? So its attacks are a little bit different. So I'm assuming this is a quote-unquote sepulchre and everything's going to be the same. What the hell is this? So I can iframe it. So I needed to jump that. I'm gonna die. Okay. Not so tough when I'm not locked in my own animations, huh? Alright. I take it back. Pretty tough. Oh, that was the wrong way to roll. I was a little bit too slow to react to that. Oh, damn it. What the... It's cheating! It's cheating! Did it take no damage from all of that? I was wondering if it's going to have extra effects. I don't know what that does. It's an evil Triforce. Oh. I probably could have lived if I used my ampules, but I didn't want to waste them as I was learning the fight mechanics. That wasn't too bad, especially for a first run. Oh yeah, I have that one in. I thought I had the other one, so I wasn't going to use it. Is Edwin the brother of Godwin? No, it's the brother of Edward. This boss is tanky even with the greatsword. But is it tanky against electricity? I jumped into it. I used the wrong thing. Well, good thing I only rolled right toward that. So that comes out pretty quickly. Probably shouldn't have. Okay, I'm fine. I think I just need to avoid that entirely, huh? This is gonna be an evil tornado, huh? Right, so I couldn't roll through it. Wait, did his health bar go away during that? So I'm assuming he can't be hurt here. Attack. Oh, too slow with my jump. I think I would have gotten hit directly regardless. The Crypt Horror. Defeat Edwin, the Shadow Scourge Horror. Okay. Get out of here. Dried Cold One Liver. The currency of the withered. These mutated organs are rare to come by. Very few know of their existence and corrupted arcane power, but those who do will not rest until they obtain them. Once possessed, the livers can provide the bearer with the most powerful and twisted of spells. Squidward. Eat the liver? No, you. Ingredient used by witches. A little bit surprised that the skeleton stayed on the ground too. That's cool though. Will I be able to break these doors? Night Hunter's Grappling Claw. Quote, I have learned of a plot charged with vengeance, and I am close. So close. Tracking a trail of blood, not from one, but from many. The drip, drip, drip of steady resentment. It will not be long until it becomes more powerful than even it imagined. No one will be able to stop it. For now, the secrets of existence is mine to keep. Oh, I should read. Press triangle when near grappling rings to grab them with the grappling claw and be pulled towards them. Bro, I feel like I cannot read while playing this game sometimes. Like, even worse than usual. We get it, Devs? You like Bloodborne? Me too. This feels a little bit heavy-handed with that. Where the hell did this all come from? Can I grapple in the air? It's actually pretty surprisingly smooth. Now I wonder if I could grapple to the Banshee spot in that one map. There might have been a grapple point that I couldn't see. Moonshade Tears. Spell. A blend of stardust and an unknown power lines a deep wound across the surface of the ice-covered skull. This concoction is used to summon defensive columns of ice, its origin dating back to the rituals of the Moonshade Lake. The wound itself is suspected to be used to hold the power to create an abomination. Traces of these stories are said to be recorded in the legendary tomes of Oisak. Blast defensive ice columns from the ground. It's pretty decent so far. Yeah, I would eat the liver. The only thing is I don't have any fava beans or even a nice Chianti to go with it. Healing injections. It's a little bit weird just how many spells we've gotten in comparison to the weapons. We've gotten 6 spells and 4 weapons. Oh, I already went through here. So I have to be facing it. Let's see the distance. It's not too bad. Still not all the way back up? Damn, we fell down a long ways. Yeah, this jumping thing is going to really be bothering me throughout the playthrough. Like, if it was a me thing, that'd be fine. And if it was a consistency thing, I could probably work around it, but it just feels a little bit random. Edwin's note. I'm so close to taking what is rightfully mine. A door calls to me. Inside secrets and bequests that my family wickedly concealed from me. No more. Aha. Powder of the Damned. Speaking of Powder of the Damned, did anybody ever see that movie Powder? Nah, I'm joking. I mean, it's a legitimate question, I guess, but I was going to say the movie Children of the Damned. That's a pretty interesting one. The lesson I learned from that movie, never trust children with platinum blonde hair. Without horns you have? Which one? Did I bamboozle you with the Powder reference first, or the Children of the Damned? Oh, Powder. Okay, fair enough. Powder is such a weird movie. I haven't thought about it for like decades, but a while back I saw a reference to it, and I was like, oh man, forgot about that movie. I remember seeing it as a kid and liking it, but I don't remember what it was, which made me think of Powder. Maybe I saw it like referenced in a YouTube video or something. But basically, my gist of the movie Powder is that it was meant to teach white people what racism was by having a character persecuted for literally being whiter than everybody else in the movie. And that crap came out in like the 90s. And why was this character so much whiter than everyone else? Because he got struck by lightning as a kid, of course. Or his mom. His mom got struck by lightning and then he was born. It was weird. Global, you thought Powder and Billy Corgan were the same guy as a child? I could see that. Damn, I haven't thought about Powder in a long time either. It's a good assessment. I'm almost morbidly curious to try to watch it again, but I feel like I might just end up cringing too hard. Speaking of cringing too hard in attempts to watch movies, I tried to rewatch Teen Witch recently, and I could not do it. I could not top that, as it turns out. Moth attempts to see things that way never land for you. You just empathize with the people naturally, though, so you guess it's not a problem. It's a weird movie. Supervillain comic book origins? Yeah. Oh yeah, I meant to test out me spell and me weapon. That's kind of... I don't want to say disappointing. Maybe each hit does a lot of damage. But it's a little bit surprising. I was hoping for more. Oh. That costs a lot of focus, though. Guess I'm not surprised. I keep forgetting that I have weapon skills. This probably would have been really good against that boss. I can't handle secondhand viewer embarrassment. I really cannot handle vicarious embarrassment. But I guess I was enough of a dumb kid that Teen Witch didn't bother me as much. But being so much older now and trying to rewatch it, it was... Okay, so other than the top that scene, I had completely memory hold and forgotten that Teen Witch is a musical, and I already have like hang-ups with musicals as they are because I don't like how much it kind of ruins my immersion in the film when there's just like random dancing numbers, unless it's like satirical or makes sense in the movie. Like I guess for like the Billy Madison, the musical part doesn't make a damn lick of sense, but it's also a dumb Adam Sandler movie. I want to try to hit something real quick, so let's go here. Why does history basically reinforce die a hero, live long enough to become the villain? No comments. I don't know, man. Okay, so you can hit multiple times with that spell. And it has a pretty modest cost. Ooh. Let me shade away. Saying dumb and Adam Sandler in the same sentence? Why do I repeat myself? Look, I will not accept Adam Sandler's slander. I think he gets a lot of flack, but I mean, it's not like the dude tries to like get above himself or like put other people down in his process, except for David Spade, who deserves it. Yeah, I saw that news as well. I was kind of pleasantly surprised, Mendacious, that Happy Gilmore 2 had the highest Netflix opening ever. I'm a little bit surprised, but I also didn't realize it was like a Netflix exclusive. Hell yeah, so 4 levels. I might want to put them all in Vitality if I fight this demon guy. How many of these do I have left? A lot. A lot. Well, I guess I may as well buy more. Because I'm going to lose them all very shortly here. So knowing that I can't press left or up and down to go up by digits of 10 when purchasing items like that. Alright, so I'm going to try to fight this boss again. I've leveled up a decent amount. And it does, considering how tanky that last boss was, this one does feel kind of like skill issue central. Oh god. That's how much damage I do. I take it back. That did virtually nothing. Okay, I had to jump that one. That's right. Yep, that's my fault. Okay, so it seems like I am dealing a bit of more damage. Although I did use a couple spells. That is absolutely never going to happen, Moth Crab. The only way that I would advocate for a shared timeline for the FromSoft games would be out of irony. Right, so I mistimed that. Okay, I can't roll into them. Just trying to refamiliarize myself with the moveset before I start wasting resources. I moved too quickly. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay there. I want to double check the Ice Pillar spell's effectiveness against the axe. Are all the bosses the same? No, so the first... Well, one of the first ones that I fought, Dr. Hermano, he was quite different. Sort of. But these bosses seem to be somewhat thematically connected. And also, this boss has a sword in its head. So I did about 200 damage-ish. Okay, I do not know how to deal with that move at all. Maybe I need to duck, but that seemed like that would hit me. Should I use fire spells? Maybe I would if I could. That did less damage. 78, 78 plus whatever. 45. I don't know if I just hit 3 times. That was 124, 124. So I guess the axe is a harder hitting spell. If I hit multiple times. So I guess I'll stick with the axe. I guess I have not been... Well, yeah, I have used that before, but it's really not that effective against this boss. Hey, Milkbath, welcome on into the stream. How you doing? I jumped too soon? Okay. I like how I immediately forgot how this boss worked. So I just can't get super far away from this guy. Oh. I thought he was doing the laser beam again for some reason. I only think he'll do that if I'm kind of far away from him. You loved Blasphemous? This looks like your kind of stuff. Did you also play Blasphemous 2? You didn't do the pelt. The price of being bad is rough. It's a steep one. I'm not gonna heal yet. Unless I manage to deal a lot more damage to him. You haven't played that one yet? Next month though, during school break? Awesome. I don't want to spoil anything about Blasphemous 2, but I liked the combat and movement of 2 better than 1. But unfortunately, I did like the vibes more in Blasphemous 1 than 2. I didn't do the full jump again. See, that's super frustrating. That's not on me. So I need to do that from its face. I don't know how much damage I'm actually doing with that skill. I don't think that's worth it. I kind of just died right there so that way I could get my magic back. This might be the kind of boss where I should be comfortable using the higher upgrades of mana recovery. That I jumped way too soon. There's a bit of a delay after the sound effect. That was not the right move. On that one, I think I just need to jump. The boss animation is amazing. Yeah, I think the bosses are very well telegraphed in this game so far. I've only fought a couple. And if you're worried about the difficulty of this area so far, Milkbath, I'm definitely not where I should be. Because I like to punish myself, apparently. He breathed on me wrong. I jumped too soon. I thought I was doing the other one until I heard the sound effect. So I'm panic jumping. Yeah, that's a little bit of the issue. Because I feel like I need to panic jump that attack. But then the other attack is like slightly delayed before I recognize what it is. I think it's a case of get good. I guess I could hang back to give myself a little bit of extra time. But then I get less hits with the axe. Oh. Whoopsies. Tempted to heal, but not on this encounter so far. I should have known better. Oh, I was too worried about the other things. I'm not gonna win now! Okay. Maybe I should have rolled or jumped toward him. Can't wait for him to break the ground and go to his phase 2. Alright, I'm gonna stop healing because I'm doing poorly. Alright, I jumped too soon. That was a hell of a lot better of an attempt, though. How many attacks does this dragon have? Not too many. So far, at least. Global, you just downloaded TIS 100, which is a game that you thought gamified learning assembly code, but it's turning out to be a game that works on the assumption that you have some understanding already. RIP. Milk asks if that's the Zachtronic game. Global, you know a little bit, meaning you've tried learning and gave up 10 times. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Okay, that was the stupid jump problem again. I was gonna say, am I actually dealing more damage just spam attacking? It seems that way. R1 spam for the win. Alright, that's my fault. I should have jumped. Or even healed, but it's fine. Milk you code in JavaScript, but keep documentation open on a second screen. so I need to delay. I don't think charging is worthwhile unless I get a crit. He breathed on me. Should probably heal. Okay, so his mouth will glow blue. No, it already glows blue. Never mind. Delay. Oh, you didn't do the follow-up? I did that way too early. At least I recognize that. Damn. Thought I was out of range. Ooh, I thought I had jumped a little bit too early there. Almost got him halfway. You don't know what this is? It's phase 2. I can't see him anymore. Alright, the real Dark Souls begins. He's breathing. I should have jumped at him. Oh no! Oh, I was not worried about that, and I should have been. I don't know what the hell that is. Can I hit these? Oh, they explode! Okay. So there's the chime and then the explosion. Alright, alright, alright. I'm feeling okay with that so far. And now I might be more comfortable putting on this. How much is a great amount? Maybe it's percentage based. Oh, probably I don't want that one. The chunks. Matt, Milk, you would have loved to be a fly on the wall when Roller Coaster Tycoon was being built in assembly. Alright, wish me luck, chat. Or better yet, wish me skill. Oh. Thought I was dead right then. Oh, okay, I thought I jumped too soon again. So I can get 2 attacks in between the swings. Too early. Should probably heal again if I'm serious. So now that I know there's a safe spot right next to its face. Oh yeah, crits. Tried rolling. Should have been jumping. I should know better. Too soon. But at least I jumped at him. I wasn't trying to do the 3rd hit. I think I was just locked in from spamming square. One, 2, jump to my shoe. Too early? Okay, nope. Run away! Oh, that's the other thing. So there's the phase transition that I'm not used to, I guess. Meep, meep. Okay, this is the evil sword move. Oh man, that was a little bit lucky. Damn it. I realized there was that move too late, and that was a rip moment. Okay. I feel like we could get in. Welcome back, Mao. How you doing? That's too slow. I deliberately held back, but I held back a little bit too much. I didn't do my full jump. That sucks. Super annoying. But that at least is my fault. That at least is my fault. Maybe I was too close to him and got hit. Should have dodged. Should probably get closer to this dude so I can keep hitting him during this animation. Don't want to risk it though. Too early. Ugh. Oh, that's the same move. Oh, I thought I did that too early. That time it was. My hands are sweating. Alright, so this is the sword move. Damn it, 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 damn it. I didn't know that move. I mean, I know the move, I just didn't realize that's what he was doing. For some reason, I thought he was going into, like, the second swipe hit back, which doesn't make any sense, so I just choked. Running out of the ampules, but I was, you know, risking it, getting really close. ChatGPT works as a pretty good Stack Overflow problem solver. A little bit too slow on that. That was my fault. I forgot where I needed to position. And then by the time I remembered, I was already too far out of position. Well, I'm glad I didn't heal then. This dude's definitely going down tonight. Famous last words. Okay. I should have known better about that move. we still got a good chunk of those left. I think I must have gotten swiped. I might have been too close to the boss right then. I thought he was doing the laser breath. So if I'm underneath him, run. Damn. Does he flash white? Is that the tell? I'm focusing on the wrong thing. Yeah, okay, that's the tell. It didn't do the full jump. Alright, I'm gonna stop healing unless I do a crap ton of damage to him for free. I should probably just play it safer when he's doing that move. Too cheeky. Well, I knew it. I didn't realize he did that after the aura circle AoE thing. Didn't do the full jump. Why am I so bad at dodging that one? Who thought I rolled into it? Could probably heal again. Uh-oh. Should've... Well, I guess I was just kind of blowing. Panic jump. Oh, this is phase transition. I didn't realize. That's not good. Thought I jumped too soon. It's kind of a bad jump, but it worked somehow. Fudge. Hesitation's defeat. He's gonna follow up. Oh, damn it, I just walked into that. God. Okay, so it goes from outside in. I don't trust him. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I thought he was doing the slam. I was so close. So close. He was in reach. Hello, boy. I'm sorry. I think I just woke up the dog. I wasn't trying to keep attacking. Alright, so that AoE isn't as wide as I thought. I thought I was going to go behind him. So that's why I made the last second decision to try to roll into him. And it only goes into his wing, so it would have been fine going to the outside. Hey, Metal Wolf, welcome back in. Yeah, we're back to this boss. I got him extremely low the attempt before this one. And then I just misread an attack and got punished pretty bad. Took the L. Imagine if the whip could hit multiple limbs. That'd be obscenely broken. So he definitely does have a white aura in front of his mouth when he does the laser. I thought that was me imagining it before. No, I was definitely right. Oh, that's kind of lucky. That's what I get for charging up the attack like that. I think I was too close. So, note to self, he is close to phasing. So he should be phasing. Damn, I was too slow. I anticipated it. Just did not entirely understand the timing. I don't want to get too close because of the AoE. Keep that in mind. Too early. Damn, I don't know when or where the ores are going to explode from. So that makes that attack extra scary. Damn it, I got hit by both. I'm choking. I jumped too soon. Damn, that's an easy hit to avoid. Okay. Just need to calm down in phase 2. Alright, 20. Moonshade Lake. Starlight Beast of Illigarth. Advocating on the art in the game. Should have known better. I like that you get caught up on the wings rather than the fact that there's a giant skeletal monster in general. Too early. I don't like when the sound effect goes off of that. Damn it, I knew I was in a bad spot. I shouldn't have gotten hit for that. Okay. I'm dead. Actually dead. Now let me hydrate real quick. Alrighty. The art's fine, these wings are just such an odd decision. But like gargoyles and bats. Just pretend that the wings are broken from attaching to the armpit region. That's annoying. The fingers would need to be backwards. Well, that actually is kind of weird now they point that out. I jumped way too soon. I need to attack twice for real. Oh yeah, crits. He'll be phasing soon, so I should probably heal up now. Damn it. So I really need to go right when that sound effect plays. No delaying it unless I'm really far away. That is doing the wave thingy. Calm down. be better. That wasn't better, but I did deliberately try to do 2 attacks. I just didn't do them quickly enough. Damn it! I should have just hugged the wall. That was just a misjudgment, I guess. The little thumbs stick out. You could see a pterosaur configuration, but it would imply a knuckle, and that the wings and the ring are the ring and pinky fingers, which should be fine. But that's not how they drew it. No. Wait, do they only have 3 fingers on the front claws? They do. Same with the toes, I guess. I wasn't trying to do that 3rd attack. It's unfortunate. He's actually taking more than chip damage now. I mean, he's still taking chip damage. I'm just faster at dealing it, I guess. Like, I actually know his movements. But I am dealing slightly more damage. You are not wrong there. I should have known better. I realized too late. I don't know why I realized too late. You're trying to decide if this weapon is more Belmont or Kratos. I'm getting more Belmont vibes. Maybe if there was an actual blade at the end of it, I could see it being more Kratos. Like, I mean a second part, like a comma type thing. Alright, that's my fault. I should have just jumped. Oh yeah, love getting crits with the charged attack. I was really surprised he did the laser, considering how close I was to his face. He doesn't normally do that. I need to get to the more open area. So that way when he does his phase stuff, I can dodge. We should be phasing. Not yet. Too soon. Damn it. So I might be able to delay that a little bit more. I didn't mean to do the third strike. Oh god. Let me just walk into all these attacks right now. Play better. Play better. Damn it, I got blocked by the door. That was the wrong button. I'm freaking out, man. Okay, so I see a little flash on the sword that exploded first. Alright, settle down. I'm YOLOing. Starlight's Bane. Defeat the Starlight Beast of Illigarth. Starlight Beast down. First try. Abomination vanquished. Illigarth Boreal Blade. A combination of a unique alloy and stardust, the blade is a weapon of choice for those who resided in a once majestic fortress. There are whispers that its wall beckoned to the Nova Alaris, but alas, it now lies in ruin. Driven into the head of an abomination, the blade has been dedicated to celestial rituals with the potential to allow a master of the Stardust power to reveal its secrets. Oh, this is normally a check that next room immediately situation. I want to heal. Let's see what this sword does. Strength, dex, and mind scaling. How much dex? 13. Okay. This deals frost damage. Unique skill, coat the blade in mystical frost, temporarily enhancing all attacks. Use again to conjure a crawling wave of ice. That sounds cool. Okay, and so the buff lasts that way? That's kind of cool. My buff gets taken off, that's fine. 1, 2, 2. I think I kind of like the whip more, to be honest. I like how I just changed hands because I'm a Goomba. Alright, so before spending all my money, I'm going to walk into the next room or rooms just to see what's there. Because there might be some upgrade stuff that might influence how I will spend my resources. Ooh, it's a green door. Full Moon Charm. Sought-after charms of peculiarity used to bolster the wearer with whispers of the divine power. Knowledge and utilization of such power has been studied by the Starborn for years, said to be secretly extracted from the might of those who claim divinity over the world. That tells me nothing. Frost, damage, defense, and resistance. That's fine. I do like that it does synergize with the weapon that we just got, though. I'm a little bit surprised we didn't have one of those things for unlocking the area secret thingy, whatever it is. The frost resist charm being locked behind a frost boss is quite a choice. Yeah, we're probably not going to have to deal with frost much at all after this point, huh? Can level up 4 times. Could bring Dex to 13 if I really wanted to go with that weapon. The Boreal Blade. Doesn't seem like the stat requirements seem to be stat suggestions. I know you guys had talked about that before, but I'm just like a little bit surprised that there isn't more of a boost for getting the requisite stat points. Like, am I wrong in thinking that, or what's the deal here? All comes down to focus. Although now that I think about it, I do have that ice spell. Yeah, I don't know what I want to go for. I think just mind makes the most sense. Because it gives me more focus. Damn it, I already bought all of this. Oh wow, I'm out of storage. Let's not have to worry about those for a while. I really have not used too many of the chunks. So that means I should be spamming spells more frequently, I guess. Which I feel like I say that to myself quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'm spoiled by the absolute range and attack speed of that whip. Too bad Sultan Sanctuary didn't work like that. I guess I should talk to my comrades.
I am gratified to lay my eyes upon you once more.
The girl didn't say anything. I don't think the guy's gonna say anything either. Curious how the scaling is going to go with this. 101, 166. Okay. Oh, plus the frost. Maybe the frost compensates for some of the weaker damage. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the church. Because I know we had some of the knockers. But we had those everywhere. I feel like I might wait to backtrack until I get a little bit more movement options. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be constantly backtracking. Stat effects do work on enemies, bosses not so much. I did see that the boss like turned blue. I wonder if enemies have elemental weaknesses. I'm assuming they must. $148. I don't remember what it was before. That lasts a decent while for how much? Okay. So that's about 50% extra damage? That's really not bad. That might only make it as strong as the axe. So are they only for this part? So I came from here. Or did I? Did I spawn in this room? This is weird. Yeah, okay, nothing else is here. Maybe I should have talked to the merchant guy again. I forgot. This way is faster. I'll go talk to the merchant and then maybe I should mess around in that area with the grappling hook. Get some of the treasures that I've been missing. But it still seemed like there were some treasures that were inaccessible, which makes me less inclined to go that way. Wait, he doesn't say anything. Wait, does he have ampules? No. This song is reminding you of something? Sorry, I just turned it off. It should be back now. Oh, this is a different one. I almost forgot about that. So I can't get here, damn it. That's what I wanted to do. The piano makes you think of the intro for Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, really? The green door is a locked gate. Oh, it's gone. So I guess it's not a locked gate. I don't think there was anything in there. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, Stella, could it possibly be... No, I guess that song doesn't have piano. I was gonna almost say the tune that plays when you go to like the boss statues in Super Metroid. No, that doesn't work at all. This song does remind me of a song that I heard in Hunt the Night. You haven't played Super Metroid? And you like Metroidvanias? That's kind of surprising, to be honest. Wait a second. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to get that. So where does it look annoying on the map? I guess the next room? Right, let's just go up and to the left and back that way. See how good the level design is for going through levels backwards? What system was it on? Super Nintendo. if you have a Switch and the Nintendo Online stuff, you could play it for free on like the Switch SNES Virtual Console. This was just an old treasure room, right? Super Metroid is really good. I think it holds up even today, to be honest. Like, there are some certain quirky things about it, don't get me wrong, but, you don't have a Switch, you're poor? Fair enough. You mean you've just been tactically awaiting a Switch 2? Or perhaps a Steam Deck or something like that. But I don't mind this weapon. Wait, how did I get more? Oh, I probably healed up. That dude did seem to get frozen. Wait, I got hurt from her turning around. Oh, I deal damage when I get the aura. That's a pretty decent chunk of damage for what that was. So that one was taking enough to actually be frozen. I guess that's one of the challenges. No, for this being an upgraded weapon, it really isn't that bad. And it does have the metal lore of being stuck in somebody's face. That whip utility, though. I'm just teasing you, Stella. Yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to buy a brand new console until there's, like, a must-play game for it. Pretty, frugal, aka stingy with my money. Cool, their weapon disappears when you kill them. I don't know if I'm just normally hit stunning things or if they're getting extra hit stun because of the frost. Because some of the trash mobs do feel a little bit too weak or susceptible to being hit stun. Stella, you have a budget and stick to it. Very sensible. Aw, man, I thought he was done exploding. Hey guys, don't stand on the exploding barrels. I don't think I had much in the way of resources to go and collect, though, fortunately. Chadwick, the Endless Waltz theme rules. Yeah, the Gundam series does have really good music, or at least Wing as a series did. Which it sounds like for the 30th, oh god, anniversary for Gundam Wing, they are making a new manga for it or something. They came out with a new trailer, like, celebrating it, and then they had a couple different mech designs. It seemed like Wu Fei was replaced, and I was like, what the hell? But Epion still looked badass as hell. It'd be cool if it didn't keep getting more expensive to eat. About that. It's probably not going to get much better. Okay, I do appreciate that I didn't get contact damaged for that dude just jumping on me. Oh, this does... Oh, no, I got a crit, I think. I was going to say, wow, this does more damage? Alright, now we can leave this area. I've been through here. And this goes back to the first area. Okay. Logo says, is Gundam Wing good? That's kind of a loaded question. I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of the Gundam series are kind of dumb as hell. Gundam Wing kind of epitomizes that, and it just kind of aura farms the hell out of itself. And it's really fun despite how kind of ass it can be. Like, the story isn't great, but the mechs are great. And if you're 14, it slaps. I don't need to be here anymore. I think I might need to go up and left just to be safe. Like, Gundam Wing is enjoyable if you don't think about it too much. Like, there's... I would say, like, the first half of the story... God, I probably shouldn't say that. The first half of the story really isn't bad, and it makes sense with the way that things are introduced. But then, like, the second half, it's like, just why? For some of the characters' philosophies. I mean, hell, I guess I'll spoil some things, but it's kind of a dumb spoiler and doesn't really affect the watch. But they're like, hey, why do you want to go to war so bad? And then some of the characters are just like, war, isn't it beautiful? Because it's beautiful, that's why we should go to war. And then it's like, what? Like, there's been literal terrorist attacks going on throughout the anime, and then they don't have as good a reason as, like, retribution or dominance of the enemies in retaliation for their attacks, which I guess is retribution in a different phrasing. But they just had to pick, like, the most goofy answer for some of these characters' motivations. Shadok, you say it starts slow, the first 9 episodes drag. I don't know, like, I think the first episode definitely starts off with a bang. And I'm trying to remember if the hero and Relina scene in the invitation is episode 1 or 2. That might be 2. It's just a vibe, and it's kind of preposterous and funny. Or if you're edgy and 14 years old, it might slap. Stella says, there are war fetishists out there, the 3%ers. Right, well, the difference is how, like, literally giving everybody else to go along with it. and not using the kind of motivations which are actually available to them. So with as much as I am dunking on Gundam Wing, I should say that I do kind of unironically love it. But I can very well admit that it isn't a form of high art, shall we say. Well, may as well go here. Actually, I shouldn't. Because then the enemies are going to respawn. Logos, you're not 14 or edgy, so you'll pass. Fair enough. Stella, you're sure that most of them had never been to war? Well, that's not true because certain pilots like Lady Un and Trey's Kushanada were part of some armed conflicts. I think technically in the Middle East in the canon of the show. But you don't ever really learn about it. And I think Lieutenant Nguyen probably also went to war. But not anything like the scale of the war that's present throughout the series. Chadwick says you're missing out. Wing definitely does have some of the best designs. I know I said that before, but just thinking about even like some of the mechs that don't stand out a lot are really cool in that one. Like Shenlong. Shenlong? Shenron? What's it called? I kind of felt bad for Sandrock. Like that was just, it was a mech and it existed. Shenlong. Oh yeah, Nataku. Thank you. Nataku Ultron. Alright. Wait, what the hell's over here? Was this closed off? Did I just never walk this way? I walked this way a little bit, didn't I? Well, I'll be. Ugh! Not this again. Oh. These dudes die in 3 hits. Get out of here. I really, like, this spell would have been so useful against that one room. Where I was just getting destroyed. Clowned on, even. Federal issue belt. For all of those bullets I be using. I need a focuser. Kind of surprised I could jump through platforms the way that he just did. Chadwick, you picked up the gun lance in Monster Hunter because it reminded you of the talkies. Great decision on your part. Once they put in rocket jumping, you became the lightning count. I wish they did a little bit more with the tall geese in Gundam Wing. They kind of introduced it, and they're like, yeah, this is a prototype mech, and then it was like badass for half an episode, and then kind of forgotten about until, you know. But its weapons just, they weren't very relevant. Oh, so I should open up the closed gate. Zex is a pale imitation of Char, though, and then Trey has ruined it. I think Zex is supposed to kind of be different, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I actually like Zex more than Char in some ways. But I like the aspects of the so-called new types from a lore/storytelling perspective a lot. And I wish that they did more with it. I honestly think if they did a Gundam game, that the new type stuff could be some of the coolest ways to make that type of combat appealing for casuals. And for anybody who's like wondering what the hell we're talking about, in the Gundam series, the very first one, Mobile Suit Gundam, they had these pilots, Gundam pilots, who were essentially espers, which is kind of a Japanese way of saying that somebody has telekinetic powers. So they're psychos, I mean psychics. And they could kind of predict the future of when enemy pilots are going to attack them and maneuver around them and stuff. And it wasn't explored super thoroughly, but it just kind of made a lot of sense for that type of sci-fi setting that it was placed in. And I think if you take that idea and kind of incorporate like a game slowdown, almost like VATS type system, and you could kind of focus fire on enemy mechs, it could make a fast, dynamic action game be slow enough to kind of reorient your mind and regain your bearings and stuff. Or, I don't know. I just think it'd be a cool thing, potentially. Chadwick, you said Char's politics are way harder to get behind. He does become a convincing Hitler stand-in, though. He's a monster of epic proportions. I don't know. Like, I never really understood a lot of Char's motivations other than kind of getting revenge against Amuro and the whole Zeon stuff. I think later series fleshes out Zeon better than in the first series. And that's why I do think Zex kind of works better as a villain. Although I don't like exactly what happens between Zex and Relina and that whole Peacecraft situation. But anyway, moving on. Cemetery Groundskeeper Diary. The end is nigh. The barricades protecting us from the rest of the city were attacked last night. Those beasts are changing fast. They now have wings, sharp limbs allowing them to climb up to us. Those madmen cursed us with these beasts. They're coming, here to oppress and take the city for their own. Darkness lingers. Man, that is the most direct paragraph I've seen in this game yet. Can I get that? I think I'm too far away. Lame. It's an enemy.
That is a mighty feast you have.
The hell is he talking about?
It is all I can eat. From the bones of the dead, it has taken me.
You gotta be joking me. Aldrich is eating things? The dead?
Then we must cure you.
It is fruitless to try and heal me. The veil is ready to open. The day has been prophesied for centuries.
Prophesied? Not prophesied?
I studied the rumors, the signs, but one must have eluded us. The Federation has failed. I will keep searching until my mind is clear.
There has to be something we can do.
No. You must leave this place before this curse overpowers you. The beings that surround me will not harm me. Go. Take this. It's the least I can give you.
Demi-shade ore? Okay, whatever.
I know of a place where you'll be safe. Head to the manor. I know of a place where you'll be...
I guess. Healing injections. I don't remember if I hit the firewall. High walls of Mithrangal. So we're on the opposite side of that. That seems like a death pit. Wait. Yeah, it is a death pit. Sweet. We'll go to the manor. I'm assuming he'll be in one of the grapple places.
Sentiments must have fallen upon deaf ears.
Then why'd you come here?
My hunger could not keep me away. Books and knowledge are all I have left, all I seek. There are fragments scattered throughout this land.
What can I do to help?
Find the sacred place, venture down, and seek the tome that I desire. Then the knowledge will be unleashed. A knowledge that speaks of celestial powers of which we can only dream. The cosmos a beacon of understanding. Its reflection ripples on the vast pool, hinting at lost secrets.
I've seen the ripples. A presence I cannot fathom.
So you've met our goddess. She fell to this land and is scattered across it. Junus is buried deep below the cathedral, but it is said her spirit lives on, trying to communicate with those left behind.
Inquire about celestial powers.
Pray tell me about the celestial powers you spoke of. The power in the sacred place.
Many would describe a glacial weapon, one that only a small collective can wield, through an ancient ritual few know of. They can be found, of course, in the most unassuming place you could imagine, yet it is a place of custom, saved only for the noblest of peoples.
Yeah, I've got that thing.
Many of these ancient powers are solidified in legend, little more than tricks used to impress ignorant people. Not this one. The power is harbored in a frozen and unforgiving place, a vast stretch of water that never thaws, its ripples created from the glow high above. A glacial glow which some believe is an echo of those ancient powers hitherto unfathomable, concealed from sight, yet a mighty weapon. There's much we do not understand.
Inquire about the elevator.
That elevator back in the cemetery. To where does it lead?
I have heard whispers of the place. As I recall, it once was a place of prestige, authority. Those who resided in the highest peaks broke through when everything was lost. Then it slowly descended, a stronghold against evil. No one has been atop those walls since. Alas, it is an enigma.
That almost makes it sound as though the high walls of Mithrangal are after the icy fort. Anything change if I talk to him with this?
Cross paths once more. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Pray tell me about the...
Many of the power.
Pray tell me.
Many of these the power.
Logos, your favorite mecha anime are Evangelion, Code Geass, and Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. You've never seen a Gundam anime? Chadwick said a lot of people put Code Geass and Gurren Lagann in places of high regard. You never watched either, though? I have mixed feelings about Code Geass. I really like the first season. I dislike the hell out of the beginning of the second season, and that kind of took me out of being able to appreciate the rest of the show, unfortunately. But Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is really good as well. Actually, let me maybe upgrade the sword. This uses the demi-shade ore. Okay, that's kind of what I figured it would. So I still need prototype blueprints for this. I'm a little bit confused about the numbers. Is the physical damage that's not in parentheses the total? As in my scaling plus 61 is included in that? Or... seems like it might be. Same thing with frost. So I'm essentially dealing 124 damage with this, whereas I'd be dealing 145 with the Skull Cleaver, which also has a higher crit chance and crit damage. So this might not be the best weapon because of the different scaling vectors, but oh well. Yeah, Chadwick, it sounds like you definitely enjoy Gurren Lagann. Parentheses is the scaling bonus. I understand that it scales. I'm just wondering if the scaling bonus is incorporated in these numbers or if it's separate. So am I doing 171 physical damage and this is only dealing 160, or am I doing 110 with 61 of it coming from the scaling stuff? Which would be kind of surprising, to be honest. But this does scale harder. I guess I could just test it by hitting an enemy with both weapons. I want to go back to the ice place toward the top because I think we had some jumpy places that I couldn't get to before. Let's come from this way. It's 110 base plus 61 from stats. Okay. So then the sword should be hitting like a truck, is what you're saying. $53, 87. These things might be strong. Wait, 106? 106? 87? 44. Oh, so maybe he had extra defensive values right then. Alright. This is not bad after all. Gotta be cheap with the boss effects. Pretty sure we didn't have any silver thingies here. So I'll need to double jump. That was nothing. There's nothing here. I wanted to come into this building. Oops, that's the wrong button. Alright, I need to play a little bit better. Oops, wrong button. Good thing I remember how to play this damn game that I've been playing all week. Can't get there, and then nothing to do beneath me just yet. You find it funny how many people jumped right into Ava, having skipped Gundam and like Mazinger, when it's a meta commentary and everything that came before it. Bro, I've seen people unironically try to recommend One Punch Man as a beginner anime. I'm like, don't do that. Like, One Punch Man is a satire. People aren't going to know the references and be able to appreciate them. Can't believe the abominable snowmen are strong against ice. You just appreciate the meta more if you've seen this stuff before. It's still good without it. It is. But I mean, I feel like understanding the references elevates it to a significant degree, and it ends up cheapening the originals for anybody who goes back and thinks they put it in One Punch Man first. Damn it, I couldn't roll. I'm playing poorly. I was playing better when I was scared of this place. And less leveled up. I had less hit stun on that guy than I thought I would. Damn it, that's the wrong button. That's part of... Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Certainly does not help me. I think I've healed like 3 times by accident, when I should not have. Wait a second. I can't get up any higher. I really thought there was a silver thing in this region. Apparently not. Definitely not getting there. Was it this way? No. I think Ava is a fine enough first watch. Stella, you watched Ava by accident? Your friend told you to watch it? Nighthead Genesis? They were right next to each other on this sketchy website and you forgot what exactly she told you to watch? That's funny. The accidental Ava reference. $98. Yeah, I'm surprised that the sword does hit harder. Not terribly surprised, but just a little bit surprised. Ah, I screwed that up. Will this hurt me? That was quite surprising. I just needed to know. You still have never seen Nighthead Genesis? Yeah, I've never heard of that. So maybe it's in the area above me. But I thought I saw the silver thingy. The animation for Ava in Season 1 One Punch Man does a lot of heavy lifting. Yeah. So sad how Season 2 is handled. Like, I stopped watching the show because of how bad it was in comparison. So I still need the double jump thingy. You made your parents watch Berserk? Which one? Chadwick asks that as well. I should level up. I don't want to, though. I don't remember there being any silver things here, but watch me be wrong about it. I wasn't trying to step into those. It is nice being able to freeze these dudes and kill them before they can attack me. Golden Age Memorial Edition? Was the anime re-edit of the Golden Age movies that include the poster clips and the Guts Casca scene? I guess I don't know enough about the anime to know which one that is. I guess I should just ask, is it a cartoon or is it a rotoscoped mess? Need to know if this hits enemies. I'd just jump into that. Can't imagine showing one's parents Berserk. Yeah, there's still no way of getting up there, like I thought. That was nothing. Let's just do a double check of the lake for the heck of it. Skull's still there. The power-up thingy is still there. Or no. So still can't get that way. Couldn't get up there. No reason to go down there. No reason to go there. Damn it. So I guess the ice area is off limits still. Shame. So I guess the Mithrangal Upper District is next. So, okay, folks, I think after I go to level up, that'll more or less conclude tonight's stream. I still need 2 for this weapon, don't I, technically? No, I need 13. I'll just level up the dex to hit the minimum requirement, just so that I feel mentally safer. I don't like that there's requirements that are not legitimate requirements. Very strange to me. So this place is beyond the frozen thing, at least in terms of difficulty on the map. They might want me to go back to the town and talk to the lady in the window or something and bring her back to the manor. Annoying. But okay, that'll be it for tonight's stream. We'll be going live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.